So let me start by saying, tell you a little bit about this gift of a lifetime. It is really quite extraordinary. I think most of you probably know by now the structure of the gift, but let me just share it with you. It's 398 acres of incredible farmland out in Jameson and Warwick Township. It is currently has a value of $14.8 million. It is supported by a $10 million endowment in support of the educational programs out there. And by the way, we can use it for any type of educational programs. So we'll have agriculture there, we'll have business there, we'll have graduate programs there, we'll have continuing ed there. It's really a remarkable facility. And then there's $5 million in support of the implementation of the strategic plan. So that is really terrific because it really jump-starts this whole project. I've used the word transformational gift with a number of people. I mentioned it to Betsy when we first started talking. And here's what I mean by transformational. It will truly change this institution forever. It is going to support the strategic plan. It provides a significant long-term financial benefit to the institution. It really ensures our future. So for all the years that a number of you have known the institution and it's been on the margins financially, we're no longer on those margins. We now have an endowment that's just doubled. We have assets that are extremely important going forward. So this is truly an investment in the future, and I'll be thanking Betsy any number of times, and her family, and the Warwick Foundation for this support. It ignites, so let's thank them. Yeah. Can I say it for Betsy? Wow, this is terrific. So, where was I? So anyhow, it ignites our strategic plan, lets us move forward to university status confidently, and I think most of you know about, some of the students may not, but we're moving towards 3 separate schools: life sciences, agricultural, environmental science, life and physical sciences, that's important, environmental and agricultural, and also business and humanities. And then we'll also be adding the graduate program. We already have 2 master's programs. We have a strong continuing ed program. We have a strong online program. And we plan to expand all those programs in a significant way. As well, we plan to add an entrepreneurial division which will help us develop new programs, new partners, and new ideas. So we're extremely ecstatic that this is going to help all of that. Let me tell you a little bit about the Gemmell campus. You can see it over here. I said pristine, it's gorgeous. Judy Schwank, our dean, said she's been in agriculture her whole life, grew up on a farm. She said this is the prettiest farm, most beautiful farm she's ever seen. As I said, the $10 million endowment supports that, so it won't be a drain on our operating budget. Well, actually, any educational program out there will be supported by the endowment as well. And it's a living laboratory. It really makes experiential learning a reality. We have access to woodlands, wildlife resources, 2 ponds, and the Yosemite Creek. Wait till you get there, you'll just love it. We even have a swimming pool. Not a big swimming pool, but a swimming pool nonetheless. And so we have, as I said, numerous opportunities for hands-on learning. Is Doug Christie and his wife Vinnie here? Doug Christie, are you here? They come in yet? Where's Doug? He was here earlier. Well, Doug is the farm manager. He's a graduate of the class of '67. He's going to be staying with the farm and be the manager. He's terrific. He'll actually even be able to teach. He's really that talented and that knowledgeable. When I said long-term financial, it really enhances our assets. It increases our endowment, and it gives us the capacity to leverage that asset. So that's really terrific. It hasn't been something that we've known about. Well, I've known about it for a year, but I haven't been able to talk about it, which is tough at sometimes, so people who know me. But The key is we haven't been able to do much planning. So the faculty, students will be involved in the discussions about this. Judy Schwank's put together a land use planning group that will be involved in all of this. So it's really going to be a truly involved conversation before we decide all the aspects of the campus. But I'll tell you in terms of the strategic plan, I see the $5 million going pretty much this way. I'd see at least $3 million going towards the new Life Science Center. We also have other money that's coming in on that as well. So it seems this makes the dream of a Life Science Center, a new academic building, a reality. So that's really terrific. So again, thank you, Betsy. Yeah, no more mobile homes, folks. So, and that's not what they call them, but whatever. And then we see about $2 million of the money being used for strategic plans. So that's all very good. Now, I just told you what this wonderful gift will do, but I also don't want to build false expectations. While this is a gift of a lifetime, it doesn't answer all of our financial needs. We'll continue to have additional facility needs. We'll continue to need money for scholarships. And I'm sure I could go on a long list of that, and I'm sure most of you have some of those things in your mind. I know because I've been getting emails suggesting how we should spend the money, and I've also had requests for money from students, and they feel we should do this. And so I'm probably going to be getting a lot more of those. So again, thank you, Betsy. So I think, though, what's really important, and Betsy has spoken to me about this a number of times, and this is one of the intentions of the gift. The gift underscores our need to be bold, to plan wisely, and to make key choices. And we really need to leverage this gift by launching our capital campaign, and this is really a major push forward in regard to that. And I think this kind of gift attracts additional donors and additional investors in the future of the college. So this gift has a number of very significant aspects. Let me tell you a little bit about the Gemmell history with DelVal. And before I do that, let me say this is very, very important. These kind of gifts don't happen overnight. Although it was a year in the process, we've known the Gemmell family, and the Gemmell families have been involved here for decades. So I want to thank some people in this room right now, and please stand. I want to thank Tom Lamer, who's not here today. I want to thank George West, and I want to thank Josh Feldstein, and I want to thank Rod Gilbert. Would you please stand? Rod was very instrumental in this process all along the way. So thank you all. So Kenneth Gemmell and his wife Helen, involved in Bucks County for a long, long time. Helen was involved with founding Bucks Community College, very involved with the hospital. Kenneth Gemmell was involved with a number of organizations, but he was board chair here from 1985 to 1991. I think he was on the board from 1980 through to 1991. He's a major leader for the college, but also a distinguished leader in the county, and had a very distinguished career. Betsy Gemmell supported programs here for a long time, scholarships, the Ruminant Barn, and has been a tremendous supporter of me since my arrival, so thank you for that as well. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with DelVal, because most of you who are here every day know this, but I just wanted to take the moment to just add a few things. It's a really critical time in our history, and this is really a new era for us, and it comes on top of some other good news. As most of you know, we just were named again for the 8th consecutive year to the best regional colleges by U.S. News and World Report. And we were named to a new edition of that called Great Schools, Great Prices, which is wonderful because that really helps us get the message out to prospective students. We also were added to the Princeton Review this year, and now we're among the schools named as one of the best colleges in the Northeast. So that's really terrific. We also got an NSF grant. Where's Ben Ruzelowski? Ben and a bunch of faculty, and I can't tell you all of them, but they worked, and Roy Ortman worked so hard on this and continuing to work hard on it. And it's $700,000 for 3 science laboratories that will really help us move our program forward. How many labs will have done when this is done? Is it 9 new labs through the last couple?
9 labs in 3 years.
3 years, so that's terrific. So. And would Jim and Betty Diamond please stand? They just, I just got told before I came up here, they just made a gift of $100,000 to the college. So. And I'll stay late in case there's anybody else who would like to make a gift. Yeah, and Betsy will too. The other thing I would just want to take this moment to announce that we have a special symposium. It's a national symposium called the Precarious Alliance, and it's going to be about food and food issues. It's really about how human networks and environmental networks clash sometimes, and how we can reverse environmental degradation and reduce and reverse some of those trends. So that's important, and that's October 7th to 9th. Most of the program, there's a film, Food Inc. on Thursday night, the 7th, and then all day Saturday and into Sunday, all day Friday and into Saturday morning is the rest of the program. Now, the last thing I want to mention is that, and if I can find my notes, well, you know what, I don't need my notes. I want to also announce that we're going to start an academic initiative fund, or an academic improvement fund, and we're going to commit to $250,000 advancement fund for academics. $125,000 to go to faculty development, and $125,000 to go to equipment needs immediately, and it will be done annually. So it'll be $250,000 added to the budget for academic programs. So I wanted to take this moment to announce that. So unless Betsy Gemma wants to talk some more, I think this meeting is adjourned, and thanks again for everybody for turning out. Terrific.